Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 401. My name's Katrin. I'm joined by my good pal Ryan and his brother Chris. Ryan and Chris, how are you doing tonight?
What?
I don't know which one I am.
You're always be Chris. Don't you know this?
So I'm Ryan.
That's right.
So maybe I should. Do we need to start over and I do it?
I kind of like this a little better.
Yeah, you like this a little better?
Yeah.
I'm the funny one now.
Like I get a duo.
So it's your fault that the audio is messed up.
Yeah, it's all your fault. The audio got messed up.
Yeah. Man, that was my attempt at an April Fool's joke. I'm Ryan. For those new here, we usually don't start like that. And it's also not episode 401.
Oh, man. If it was, then we probably would sound better.
It feels it.
It feels, wow. It feels it. We're going to have some fun tonight, though. This is our April Fool's episode. There's going to be hijinks aplenty, probably.
Oh, I bet.
I was going to have some pranks lined up for you guys, but your spouse, people didn't want to do them.
The real joke is you thought they would.
Yeah. And then I thought about maybe I'll order Chris a pizza and have it delivered like right in the middle of the show. And then when you got it, I'd be like, ha, it's got cheese on it. You can't eat it.
It's got cheese on it.
Yeah, that's not a prank. That's just hateful.
That's just mean. Kind of like taking Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
I wanted your wife to like, we'll get to that. I haven't forgotten. I wanted your wife to like throw a cat on you in the middle of it, but
I don't want that to happen for multiple reasons.
No, I'm just kidding.
One, I don't want a cat thrown on me. Two, I'm very sore and tired because I got the Matthew Modine injected into my arm.
Can you give us a little Matthew Modine?
No. I don't know how he sounds.
Modine. You got it's like a low, like a Martin Short doing
Jiminy Click.
Yeah.
But he's kind of high. Then he goes low.
Yeah, so you gotta go high and then low.
Hello.
Yeah. Now say Modine.
Modine.
Yeah, perfect. Exactly.
Hello, I'm Matthew Modine.
So you got your first shot today. Katrin got his second shot today. And I don't know when I'm getting my second shot.
You need to find out. They should have told you.
There's how am I supposed to find out? Like when I went through the drive-thru, like this lady took my information and this other dude
here's your chicken sandwich and here's your shot.
Stuck me with the needle, and then they said, well, we'll be in contact when it's time for your next one. And I'm like, when's my next one? We'll let you know.
Oh my gosh.
Are you sure you got the vaccine or
I don't think you did.
Got like implanted with something. I don't know.
Chicken juice in you. I went in whenever I get a shot or blood taken, I have to lay down, and
did you lay down in the middle of CVS?
I did not lay down in the middle of CVS, but like right when I sat down, the woman was like hello, and I was like, okay, let me just get this out of the way. Whenever I get shots or get blood taken, I have to lay down. Obviously, I can't lay down here. So after I get the shot, I'm just going to sit here for a couple minutes. That's okay. She's like, oh, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Like I had a woman, I gave it to her, and she wouldn't even look at me the whole time. She was like talking. I was like, are you talking to me? She's like, oh, yeah, I'm talking. Like, oh, no, I think all kinds.
It wasn't that bad though, right?
It wasn't bad. It's just I get so worked up with stuff like that afterwards, my whole body relaxes from being tense too quickly, and so there's all the blood drains and boom, I'm on the floor.
That's fun.
Yeah, and she's like, your doctors know the drill with you, don't they? They're like, yeah.
You should have just laid down. You should have passed out, fake passed out, and then when they tried to revive you, April Fools.
Jeez.
Well, my elected like stick him with the other thing, and like what?
so Ryan.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were.
Oh no, you're fine.
You need to go 21 days after your first dose.
What if I go there and there's nothing there?
They should set an appointment, but it's going to be 21 days. Just plan for that.
But what if I go to the location and it's not there? This is a drive-through place with a tent.
It's just plan for it. That way you're not surprised when it comes and you're like, well, I've got to be in Disneyland that day.
I'm going to
There's
Disneyland?
just like sleep on the floor and there's not been anybody here for the last 30 years.
Just telling you.
What are you talking about?
Prepare now.
Maybe I didn't get the shot. Maybe I just got some other random thing.
Got a ghost shot.
I mean, yeah.
Ooh, ghost shot. Anyway, so you both are vertical, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've at least set it up to appear that I'm vertical.
You're fine. You're fine. Just a little sore arm, right?
Sore arm, a little tired.
Yeah, that's the way I was. Yeah.
How I usually am on the show anyway.
So. That's right. Yeah, that's how I usually am all the time. All the time. It's been a busy week. We're going to get into what we're going to get into, but it's been a busy week. I was on since the last time that we met. I think I've been on 3 other podcasts.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Stepping out on
I think
us,
2.
I see.
Well, you were
the one
was
with
the third one.
The one with
2 other podcasts, right? Because the hips one was before our last.
Oh, was it before our last one?
I think so.
Oh.
It was like on a Wednesday or something.
I was on the Hips Don't Lie podcast.
Yeah.
Saw my hips.
We talked about it. We talked about it.
We talked about it. Okay, so I was on that one. It's not called Hips Don't Lie. It's Houston Indie Podcast Society.
It was fan club for whatever her name is. I can't think of
it.
Shakira.
Yeah, they knew I was a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
See, you see all the Star Wars stuff behind me, but if the camera was facing the other way, it's all pictures of Shakira.
And if you zoom in, you replaced all the heads of all the characters with Shakira heads.
Yeah, it's not an April Fool's joke. It's just me.
No, that's just
Hips Don't Lie. It's the name of this episode. But then Monday we were all on a podcast, the Main Street Electrical Podcast, which is now out. If you go search for a Main Street Electrical Podcast, it's called the Disney Draft, I think. We had a fun time with our friends there, David Dollar and Jen Novotny. That's how they say it on the show, in the intro. But we had fun. We sort of we went 12 rounds, and we crafted our own theme park by drafting whatever we wanted from Walt Disney World into our park. And you guys know, because we have listeners that love us and listen to everything, how deeply I love Big Thunder Mountain. Like I can convince anybody that that's the greatest ride at Walt Disney World.
Oh, if someone took that from you.
If someone took that from me.
That would be like the
like
horrible person.
Right?
Like they it's like just like fire. Like
just
fire.
Like
fire. In my head.
What is that from?
It's from Clue.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What's the clue? What is it? Catron took. He somehow managed to get first pick, and he took Big Thunder from me.
I did,
and I was so.
Did it break your heart?
Broke his heart.
I was a little hurt.
I'm kind of glad you did because I took the Polynesian.
And then you took my honeymoon spot.
And so like it kind of lessened that blow a little bit, I think, because he was still hung up on his ride. So thank you.
Yeah. I have a love for Big Thunder Mountain. It is the one ride that no matter when I ride it, makes me feel like a kid again and just puts a smile on my face. But it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. I got the Haunted Mansion and I got some.
We all had an opportunity to go first.
I didn't have an opportunity to go first.
You did. You could have gotten the trivia question.
No, I should have cheated better.
Did you see? Cheated better. Did you see what I said on the comments on their Facebook post? Did you? Or I should say. Well, no, you didn't hear the bit. So at the end of the episode, they played this line from one of their shows.
Spoilers.
one of their shows where they had a guest say, "I'm this is so and so with the Main Street Electrical podcast," and it was one of their guests that
Mhm.
we compete with, apparently, with their show numbers. And
Supposedly.
so I told them, I said, "Hey, do you want us to record one of those for you to say, hey, this is the I'm Geek podcast. You're listening to David Dollar and Jen Novotny on the Main Street."
Yeah.
We could do one of those
Mhm.
for him. He said, "Yeah." So we need to do that.
Oh, I need to do that. Right
He
now.
was just being nice.
He's
I
so
know.
nice.
I'm sure.
Anyways, so check that out wherever you listen to podcasts. We're on there, and then I was on another podcast, the RD84, and it's not family friendly.
It's adulting.
Yeah, I mean it's language. But,
English language.
yeah,
Mhm.
I think that comes out on Friday. It's fun. It's fun.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. We talked about geeky stuff and just about I'm Geek and everything, and then fun stuff. So so check those two out.
Yes.
Anyways, so before we have a game tonight. I know our watchers right now are excited. But before we get to the game, I think there's some news we got to cover. There's our sound effects. It was learned today that WDW is officially closing the Carousel of Progress and replacing it with WandaVision. Because of the success of WandaVision, we will now be able to see Wanda Maximoff travel through the decades in Carousel of Progress with the WandaVision theme playing in the background.
That news was released today.
Yes, today. Yeah.
Today.
All of this news was released today, which is crazy. All this stuff would
Crazy.
come out. But so that's official now.
It's a I don't know why they would pick today.
I don't know either. But it's official. So that should be interesting. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's going to go over well, or do you think maybe they shouldn't? They should wait.
I don't see a problem with it, really.
I don't think people will like that.
You don't? I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they go through the different decades on the show.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as long as they get the actual actors to do the bits over and over again.
Oh yeah, they're not using animatronics. It'll actually be the actual actors.
Oh, well, that's good then.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
Chain them down. Disney owns them now, so stay there. WandaVision, and then the song will change as the decades go. Unlike the song that just plays over and over again.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, I like that better.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. And then
gonna leave that there, huh? Okay. All right.
And actually, it's actual news. Come on, guys. This is a serious podcast.
Gotcha.
Also, it was announced today that all plastic utensils will be replaced at Walt Disney World with sustainable bamboo utensils.
No, you have to pay for those. They don't give you utensils anymore. You have to buy them.
You have to buy them, but they won't have plastic utensils anymore.
Right. If you don't have any with you, you'll have to buy them.
Yeah.
For $1.
Yeah. Officially announced today.
Yeah.
Today of all days.
Today of all days.
Yeah.
It makes sense. They already they got rid of plastic straws.
Yeah. I mean, I eat with my hands anyway. So
those plastic forks kill a lot of dolphins.
Every year.
Every year. Forks poke them in the eye. Yeah. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Making shanks out of
it. If it was regular silverware.
If it's made out of bamboo, no problem.
I mean, no problem because those are not sturdy or anything.
Well, I mean, dolphins can't see plastic. They can see bamboo.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. Also, the spork from Galaxy's Edge is back. That really happened. People are buying them.
Yeah, that actually is. Yeah,
that I do believe.
And then they're trying to resell it.
It's a freaking spork.
The best thing is I'm on these groups on Facebook, and there's people that have bought literally like big bags of them. They're like, okay, we're selling these. Get them now while they're hot, and we're charging like double the price. And it's like I can go to KFC and get a spork.
Yeah,
for free.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
Oh man. Also, that's all the Disney news I have. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I do have some DC news.
Oh, good.
It was announced today that the Snyderverse
Mhm.
is actually happening. They're restarting it. It's going to happen, but it's going to be directed by Rian Johnson. So.
Oh. Well, let's burn that down.
Yeah. So that's happening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, Snyder will still be in charge, but
Yeah.
Rian Johnson will really be the one in charge.
Huh.
Good.
He's going to
Well,
ignore everything that Snyder wants, and he's going to, make it his own. And guess who dies? Everyone.
Oh.
All the heroes. Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean,
He
I don't know
replaces
why you
them
wouldn't do that
with little known heroes that he made up.
with brooms.
Yeah.
Every hero gets a broom.
Every hero gets a bird. Also,
Oh, there's more.
yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier
Right.
aired their second episode
Mm-hmm.
and left us with a crazy cliffhanger that everybody's wondering what's going to happen next.
Really?
It's hard to say that one with a straight face.
They've been doing that for 2 episodes.
They haven't left us with a
Cliffhangers.
cliffhanger. That's the joke part.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, they basically said what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's go. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen episode 2, it ends with Falcon and Winter Soldier saying to each other, "Hey, well, let's go see him." And then it pans to a picture of Zemo's cell.
well, I actually said the first they say we need to go see him. He knows everything about Hydra. Yeah, him. Yeah, Zemo.
Yeah.
Then they show it. So they just want to really make sure you know who they're going to go see.
I don't know. I've liked the show,
Mm-hmm.
but after WandaVision,
Yeah.
It's just it seems like it just needed to be a movie.
yeah, I still like it, but it needs to just be a movie because it's not like WandaVision. I watched each episode like twice. Like I would watch it, and the second episode I haven't even watched with my wife yet. I was like, oh yeah, that came out. We can watch it sometime if you want to, which is bad because I liked it, but it's not like I don't want to go back and watch it again and try to pick stuff apart because there's literally nothing to pick apart. You know?
Yeah.
There's no mystery to it like in WandaVision. So it's it's good. I'm sure there'll be more stuff to come in. I'm still on the Zola train. I think okay, here's the latest thing. Zola is going to be the one that gives the new Captain America super soldier powers.
He's the power broker. You think Zola's the power broker?
He's sort of like working. He's in there working. He's over.
Well, in the comics, there's a power broker, and then there's the scientist that actually gives them the powers.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's how
he would probably be the power broker.
He's Zola. He's the scientist guy.
Yeah, he's the scientist. He's the one that like worked on Bucky.
It's true.
It would make sense.
Zola train.
Probably not gonna happen.
The side of Mephisto. Anyways,
it's gonna be some person named after a college friend of the writers.
Yeah, probably. Right, so that's our news. You can decide what was real and what was not.
Yeah.
Some of it was real. Some of it was not. I'll give you a hint. There was an episode 2 of Falcon and Winter Soldier. And there'll be a third episode tomorrow that I'm excited to see. And I hope it's good. I enjoyed episode 2. There was a lot of cool. They brought in a lot of new characters from the comics. In little snippets, little ways. It was cool. We got another new Avenger that popped up on the screen, so that's cool. I can't wait. Hopefully they're not just like teasing these characters as new Avengers, and then they don't use them. Hopefully they do.
They'll use them, but I don't know if they'll happen anything in the show.
Like, no, nothing in the show. But I mean, like that these actors are actually going to play.
Oh yeah, they won't replace them. They won't pull a roadie.
Yeah. I don't know. It's good. We'll do a big Winter Soldier thing when it's over. How many more episodes? 4?
I don't know. Sure.
There's only 6.
Yeah, there's only 6.
All right.
Mm.
You guys ready for a
Yeah.
game?
I've been waiting for this for weeks since you told us.
Oh yeah, I told you weeks
This is-
ago. I
Yeah,
was like,
we've
listen, I
been
got this April
preparing.
Fool's game.
So long. It's
I've been flying
agony.
in it. I've got guests flying in to be on it.
Hmm.
They all canceled though.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, they said there's like this pandemic thing going on.
And probably heard that our audio was doing something.
Yeah.
Show up.
Actually, I called them all and said, "Don't come." Catron took Big Thunder Mountain.
Catron.
We're gonna play a game called Fool or Fooler.
So like a full house.
Yes. Or you can call it Fool or Fake, or you can call it, hey, that game we played on April Fool's.
Oh, I just figured it was like, did this happen in Full House or did this happen in Fuller House? That's what I thought.
Oh man, let's do that game.
I want
I
that
would-
game now.
I would have to do it by process of elimination. It's like, I'm pretty sure it happened in the original. I haven't watched the new one.
Most things happened in both.
Yes.
Oh, well, that really confuses things.
They just redid
Full, Fuller, or Fullest?
it.
Mm.
Okay, so I have some here on my handy dandy papers. I don't know if you ever heard of them papers. I have a lot of.
Here they killed dolphins.
Yeah, they do. Sort of spread them out here because I got like 3 pages. I have April Fool pranks that sort of went awry, that didn't go as planned, and some of them are real and actually happen, and some of them I just made up.
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically, I've taken all of them and made my own headlines for them, so you guys won't be like, "Well, there's no way he thought of that." So basically, I came up with all the headlines. Some of them are real, some of them are not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
You wrote things down. Gotcha.
I wrote things down. So
I'm glad.
you'll be playing against each other. There will be a prize.
If he even
Mandalorian
says
helmet.
Bulls at the end
No.
about the prize.
The prize is a Chandler Bing flocked Funko Pop. Right over here in a bag.
My wife wants one of those.
Yeah, I've got it right here in the bag.
Uh-huh.
So, Catron, if you win, that's coming straight to you.
Great.
I don't think he wants it.
I don't have to mail it to Chris so he
I
can.
don't have to mail it to Chris. Oh, by the way, before I forget, next week, our good buddy Omega, the Chancellor Omega from Crimson Dawn, is going to come on with some really cool new lightsaber stuff. It's going to be fun. Anyways, okay, are we ready? So you guys will answer full, I guess, if it's real. Do you want us to go
forgot-
full or fake? Will that make it easier for you? Is it a full or
Oh
fooler?
my gosh.
We'll
Yeah,
go full or fake.
Full or fake. So
Yeah.
full, it actually happened. Fake,
And April Fool, like
Ugh.
FOOL.
yeah.
I already forgot what we were talking about. So okay, here we go.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Catron just exposes how bad our podcast is all the time.
I'm still stuck on the full house.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know. That's what I
Next
was like. Wait,
week-
are we talking about Full House or what? I
Oh,
don't remember.
maybe in 2 weeks we'll play the full or fuller house game. All right, here we go. Burger King once advertised left-handed
Oh,
Whoppers.
that was the Fool.
That's a full.
The full?
Yeah, full.
Yeah.
Cool. You were both correct. If what full is what it's supposed to mean, it's true.
It was a real April Fool's.
It was real
joke.
April Fool's Day. In 1998, Burger King came up with the revolutionary idea, a version of its famous Whopper burger designed specifically for left-handed people, which excites me because I'm left-handed.
Oh my gosh.
There was, of course, no such thing. But what did happen didn't stop thousands of customers across the country flooding Burger King stores to order the left-handed Whopper. I saw it. I saw the advertisement.
Seen it.
I seen it on the TV. Left-handed Whoppers. I want one. You know, there had to be at least one Burger King that said, "Just sell them a Whopper."
Just
Oh, they probably all did.
And tell them it's
bring up
legendary.
the price. They probably actually had I mean, like you could get a left-handed Whopper for $1 just to get people in there, and
Mhm.
So I wouldn't. I mean, why not?
Why not? I don't know. All right, you ready for the next one?
We are
A DJ. Remember those?
DJ from Full House.
Like a radio.
Full
Yes.
House.
Yes. DJ from Full House.
She was on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A DJ convinced listeners that the Titanic had been rebuilt and could be seen off the coast of England.
England.
England. When was that?
Pip, pip, cheerio. Oh, you want a date?
don't
2001.
I'm gonna go with fake.
I'm gonna go with fake.
It is a real fool.
Oh,
Really?
That's why I said
Ah.
2001 like that, to trick you.
Why are people
Tricker.
listening to DJ?
Because you don't know when.
This says here's the story. I've got stories for the real ones.
Great.
Before the advent of social media, radio station, and I found these on the History Channel and another channel that. Sorry. Before the advent of social media, radio stations were often the main vehicle for April Fool's pranks. In 2001, a DJ at Southern FM, a local radio station in England, told listeners that a replica of the Titanic would be seen off the coast of Beachy Head. Hundreds, perhaps thousands of people believed him and flocked to the site, which is both one of the most picturesque spots on England's south coast and one of the most common suicide spots in the world.
Oh,
Yeah. Not only was there no replica of the Titanic to be seen, but the number of people congregating in the same area caused a 5-foot crack to appear on the cliff's 400-foot face, with a large section crumbling into the sea a few days later.
wow.
Wow. Going DJ. Full House.
Yeah.
Can't believe she did that.
Can you imagine being that DJ? Like, oh man, I just like messed up one of the most picturesque spots in all of England.
Jolly old England.
Poor DJ. First she has the eating disorder, and then she gets a clip to crumble. That's
All right, here we go. Ready for the next one?
Yes.
sure.
Now that the cats have been fed.
Now the cat's been fed.
An alien convention was advertised, but they would only allow real aliens to attend the convention. Many people showed up, but no one was allowed to enter the fake convention, which caused a little bit of a riot, and the police had to disperse everyone.
I'm gonna say fake.
I'm gonna go with full.
It is fake.
Ah.
Getting that pop.
Oh no.
Pop, pop. He's like, I'm going to have to tell my wife I've lost the pop.
Oh no, I'm not telling her. She'll discover it when we come down to visit you, and
Ryan
it's
sent
your
to the
fault.
wrong place.
All right, here we
Wrong
go.
place.
A lady from Kingsport, Tennessee,
Hey, we know that place.
convinced her sister that she had killed her husband and needed help burying the body. Great,
Playing with her.
great April Fool's prank, Killed my husband.
Huh.
Kingsport, Tennessee.
Fake again.
I'm gonna go with full.
It is real. Full.
Yeah,
we're
we're tied again.
Wow.
The title of the article was "Perhaps Death Isn't a Laugh Riot." In 2013, Susan Tammy Hudson
Oh.
of Kingsport, Tennessee, called her sister on April 1st. I mean, this should be a dead giveaway, April 1st. Saying, I shot my husband. I'm cleaning up the mess. Let's go bury him in Blackwater. Though Hudson, I'm from Tennessee, so I can do this.
Yes.
Though Hudson
We're allowed.
may have thought she was being funny, no one else did. And soon the police showed up. No charges were pressed after the Hudson's husband arrived home alive and well.
Wow.
Her own sister called the police
Honey, I
on her.
need you to get home now.
Yeah, honey,
I'm convinced
I told them I killed
that-
you.
Shot
You were
you.
gonna kill me? No, it was a prank, honey. It was April Fool's Day. It was a prank. I told my sister I shot you in the head, and I was cleaning up your mess and gonna bury you in Blackwater. Why
And
were
the
you
funny
so
part is,
specific
she
with
said,
Blackwater?
Finally.
Yeah, that was real. So who said real?
Chris.
That was me.
So we're tied up
So
again.
tied up again. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here we go.
All right.
All right. A movie theater. This is April Fool's again, just so everybody knows that just tuning in. A movie theater spliced Harry Met Sally with You've Got Mail together into one movie. And they showed it for 2 weeks. And no one noticed until around the 2-week part that it was actually 2 movies spliced together.
It seems like it could work. I'm gonna go with Full. Just I kind of want to see it.
But so these things had to have happened on April Fool's Day?
Well, around
Yeah, but
April Fool's time.
Continue.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I guess because that was my thing. Is like maybe this could have happened not on April Fool's, but it didn't qualify because it didn't happen on April Fool's. Thinking too much about it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with fake.
It
Keep
is
it interesting.
fake. I made that up.
I want to see that movie.
I do too. I was thinking of movies that spice together, and I'm like, if I did like Star Wars and Star Trek, they'll be like, no, it's fake. I'm like, how about Harry Met Sally and You've Got Mail? Because it's basically the same movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like the same actors and everything. You could splice that together, and no one would know.
A little different actors.
I thought it was Tom Hanks in both.
It's Tom Hanks in both.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I
Yeah.
thought in Harry Met Sally.
No, not Harry Met Sally.
Oh no, I was thinking of
You're
the
thinking
movie.
of something else. You got Mail and Sleepless in Seattle.
Sleepless. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking of. See, I really messed up, and you still thought it was real.
Hey, I'm hyped up on Moderna.
Blame that Moderna. Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail. That's what I was thinking of, and that would be really funny to watch because it's the same
that's
movie.
fake.
Too
You
good to
said
be true.
if you got it right, I knew it would have been fake.
See what I got here. Google, you know the old
Yes.
Google machine?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Google once added a mic drop button to their email that permanently
Yes.
ended an email, making it impossible to reply to.
That's real.
I think
So
that's real
Full.
too. Full. Yes.
I remember this.
You are correct. It is real. In 2016, way back
Yeah.
then,
Oh,
Google, as an
5.
April Fool's prank, added a mic drop button to their email program, which then, when clicked, sent a GIF or GIF, depends
GIF.
on where you're from.
No, depends on if you're right or wrong.
I was just
If
being
you're
funny.
wrong.
Just being funny. To recipients of the outgoing email, and here's the kicker: literally disabled replies, in effect shutting down the conversation, as mic drops do. But the big problem was that the mic drop button was right next to the send button, leading countless hapless and later horrified people to mic drop their bosses, clients, spouses, children, friends, and family. Although Google disabled the button, the damage was done, and at least one individual reported getting canned from their job because of Google's mic drop button.
Oh,
They also destroyed plenty of microphones in the process.
yeah, those are expensive.
You don't drop a microphone on people.
No, don't do that.
Unless there's like a bunch of foam on the ground or something, maybe, I guess. Then it's not as effective.
Or mic drop. Or mics.
All right. A news broadcast convinced people that spaghetti grows on trees.
News broadcast convinced people that spaghetti grows on trees.
Yeah.
Spaghetti grows on
See, this is one of those that sounds ridiculous, like you would have just made it up, but it's
Yeah,
like, it could be a trick. But then again, it's like you could think it's a trick at the trick at the trick, and
How,
yeah,
how
like,
deep does the
like-
rabbit hole go?
Like
I
on one hand, people are stupid. On the other hand, Ryan's stupid.
Well,
So-
I'm a person, so therefore I would be
So
stupid.
therefore, you would be stupid.
I'm gonna say
Uh,
fact.
I'm good. Yeah, I was gonna say fake too. Yeah.
Oh, it was real.
Oh, really?
Yep. One of the most famous. It's one of the most famous April
Oh yeah.
Fool's
Oh,
Day pranks of all time.
I thought you said something else.
Is
Sorry.
the
I thought you said
BBC
linguine.
Fettuccine.
is the BBC's famous spaghetti harvest segment on April 1st, 1957. A little before,
Oh,
little before
if
its
you would
time.
have said BBC, I think I would have went for it.
A news broadcaster told his British audience that Ticino, we'll say that, a Swiss region near the Italian border, had an exceptionally heavy spaghetti crop that year. The camera cut the footage of people picking spaghetti off of trees and bushes, then sitting down at the table to eat some of their real homegrown spaghetti.
Yeah, see, like that strikes me as like British humor, and I think if you would have said BBC, I would have gone for it.
It gets better. At the time, spaghetti wasn't necessarily a dish that British people would have known about. That doesn't mean that no one realized the segment was a prank. Some viewers were upset the BBC had aired a fictional segment during a serious news program, but other viewers reportedly asked about how they could grow their own spaghetti at home.
I say, spaghetti tree out back.
All right, let's see here. A woman convinced her boyfriend that she was pregnant. But when he didn't find it funny, she pulled a knife on him and threatened to stab him.
That seems like it could happen. I'm going to go yes. Fool.
Yeah, I'm going to go fool too.
You are correct.
Yeah.
For April Fool's Day, 2013, an 18-year-old Tori Wheeler of Tulsa. Tulsa. Wow. I'm so tired. Tulsa.
I got that new Tulsa out in the driveway. You guys
Have you seen my Tulsa? Yeah, it can go 300 miles.
Wow, why do you guys let me talk? Oklahoma pranked her boyfriend, Derek, by pretending she was pregnant. Wheeler, upset that Derek didn't find her prank as funny as she'd hoped, ended up pulling a knife on him. And the police ended up having to settle the matter. Predictably, she later said the knife was yet another prank.
Oh.
Moral of the story, kids? Don't prank with knives.
Yeah. It's gonna be. Yeah.
It was just, that knife thing is just a prank. It's April Fool's.
I would never.
I never stab my boyfriend.
I mean, I had to cut him pregnant. I had to cut him once, to make it look real.
Yeah, you know me. Anyways. Okay. Colonel Sanders. Everybody know him?
Is the general or the colonel?
He's general of the colonel.
Was added to a local election in Kentucky. And funny enough, he ended up winning. And became the mayor of a small town in Kentucky for a day until they realized, okay, this was not real.
I'm going to go with fake.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's fake.
I watched the historical movie of Colonel Sanders where he was played by Mario Lopez, and they did not mention that. So, yeah.
Norm Macdonald was the best Colonel Sanders,
but he is good.
Yeah.
Okay. Once upon a time, long ago, McDonald's advertised that they had purchased the St. Louis Gateway Arch and was going to paint it gold and hand out free French fries to every guest that traveled the arch to the top.
I'm going with full real.
I'm gonna go with fake. Keep it interesting.
It is fake.
Oh.
Actually, what really happened was Taco Bell claimed that they had bought the rights to the Liberty Bell.
That's what I thought.
And they were going to advertise Taco Bell on the Liberty Bell, which people thought was real, and contacted their government officials boycotting this and told their officials to buy back the bell from Taco Bell. So I just sort of tweaked it a little bit there.
You did.
Tweaker.
No. What
is that? I don't know.
I think that's a thing.
Like
Oh,
a drug
I didn't
use?
know.
Okay, here we go. An airline owner landed a UFO in the middle of a field, chasing away the local police. They were scared for their lives.
Wait. Say that again.
An owner of an airline,
Uh-huh.
basically made a fake UFO and landed in the middle of this field.
Uh-huh.
And the police were so scared that they just left the scene. That they wouldn't stay around. They just left.
Okay.
I'll say it's real.
I gotta catch up. I'll go with fake.
It's real.
Getting further behind.
Virgin Airline pivots to UFOs. Richard Branson, the billionaire, founder of the Virgin Group, has a well-documented love of April Fool's Day pranks. But in 1989, his annual prank came a day early on March 31st. That evening, residents outside of London spotted a flying saucer that appeared to land in the nearby field. Police officers went to the field to investigate the supposed UFO and were probably surprised when they actually found one. As they approached the flying saucer, a door opened and a silver-clad figure walked out. And the cops promptly ran away.
Again, if you'd said England.
Little did they know, Branson was hiding out in the UFO behind his silver-clad companion, whose name was Don Cameron. The two of them had taken off in the flying saucer, which was actually a hot air balloon. I mean, what kind of police are like, that's a flying saucer, and planned to land in Hyde Park on April 1st as a prank. However, the changing winds forced them to land a little early in this field in Surrey.
I say that's a real flying saucer. I'm not approaching that. Let's go.
Let's see. I mean, what we got? We got one. So I'm seeing if Chris can catch up.
Probably not.
I think we got like two left.
Yeah, I'm not catching
up. All right. The city of Niagara Falls once announced that it was going to drain the entire falls and close it forever to change direction in the way the city ran its tourism.
I think that's real. I think I remember hearing that.
Yeah, that seemed real to me too. Like, seems like I heard something about that. So, yeah, a fool.
Real fool? No, I just made that up.
Really?
No, I thought there was something about
that.
I mean, they may have drained it, but they didn't drain it to change
there was
their
something
tourism.
about changing the direction. Yeah.
I thought there was something.
Or maybe it is real, and I made it up, but it's real.
It was such a good idea that you came up with it too.
Yeah.
Oh, no. All right, last one. This is for all the marbles.
Oh, there are marbles involved now?
Yeah. A DJ announced, back to these DJs, they're everywhere. Always making pranks. A DJ announced live on air that the local water supply had been poisoned by DHMO.
DHMO. Yeah. Someone poisoned the water hole.
DHMO.
There's a snake in my boot.
I'm going to go with fake.
I'll go with real.
It is real.
Huh.
Catron, you blew this game away. So here we go. On April 1st, 2002, a couple of Kansas City DJs announced the local water supply had been found to contain high levels of dihydrogen monoxide, DHMO, whose side effects included sweating, urination, and skin pruning. Hundreds of citizens flooded the water department and the police with distress phone calls. Too bad dihydrogen monoxide is actually, you guessed it, H2O, the chemical named for water. The DJs were widely criticized and accused of terrorism by one government official. In 2013, two Florida DJs pulled the same prank, the resulting clamor got the DJs yanked off the air and nearly saddled with felony charges.
Wow.
I thought it was funny that the side effects included sweating, urination, and skin pruning, which is all things that
water causes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Catron, guess what? You
so I won.
Are now the proud owner of a Chandler Bing flocked bunny Funko Pop.
Well, want to say, Katrin, if someone shows up to your house looking for that flocked Funko Pop, just give it to them.
You won't regret it. Well, wow, I'm deeply honored.
Right about now, if it was a real car, you would hear a car pulling out of the driveway. But since it's a Tesla, you don't hear anything.
Tulsa.
It's a
Tulsa.
Tulsa. You don't hear anything.
So it's a big truck.
Well, that's fun. You like that game?
Yes.
Yes.
Good game.
Months in the planning.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I hated it. It's terrible, stupid.
Now I want
April
both of you.
Fools.
I want both of you to look under your chairs.
Oh gosh,
Look under your chairs.
my arm hurts too bad.
Hold on.
I'm going. I'm looking. Hold on.
Look under.
Hold
Should be under. Do you see it?
No.
Yeah. It's the bottom of your chairs.
Oh, you got us.
What do you mean? I got an IG88.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I did too, but I moved it up here before I put
Congratulations.
Before I got it down.
I should have had your wife put something on your chairs.
I know. I actually thought you might have done.
It worked though. You looked under.
I wasn't really looking. I was just sitting down.
I pretended to look and put my
Cater mooned the camera.
rear end in the.
I missed it.
You didn't miss anything.
Anyways, yeah. So you guys, did you guys do any pranks today on anybody?
Nope.
No.
My people around me did. So
just random people.
I'm just not good at doing pranks. But we have one that we're gonna do next year. That we've decided.
Wow, that's a long plan.
Here's what we're gonna do. Game. So have y'all ever seen the prank where you put a piece of paper on a copier at an office and say, this copier's been upgraded to take voice commands, and you watch people walk up and say
elevators
print, So we're like, why don't we get an Alexa and put it behind there, and like if we can program it, because you can get a developer license and do all these things to add a skill to it and all this, and have it actually talk to them and have like a conversation, and do things. So I don't know if we'll do it, but it seems really funny. Super nerdy.
We've done that to like in youth group, like trips. We'll do that on the elevators. We'll post a thing that says this elevator is now equipped with voice command, and people will get on and they'll floor 3. Floor 3.
Yeah.
Like, say louder. And of course they're teenagers, so they believe you.
Yes.
And they do it.
No.
Floor 3.
Somebody got me though, because they said, Chris, you got to come to the server room, and I said, okay. He's like, there's a leak in here. I was like, oh man, and because we've had issues with our air conditioner that's up on the roof, and I was like, maybe it leaked down in there. Oh man, so I put my mask on, walk in there, and he's like, look, there's a leak on the floor, and it was actually a leak, like an LEEK, sitting in front of it. And then he said, there's a leak in front of the other room too, and sure enough, there was another leak, but. It was funny. He got me. It was good.
Did you fire him on the spot?
I did not. It was very funny. We sent it out to some of our staff and got a couple people looking. I sent it to this one guy that used to work with us, and he's like, I don't get it. He's like, what is it?
What's that piece of celery on the floor?
He didn't know. He didn't know what it was. And we're like, it's a leak. What is it? We're like, it's a vegetable.
I usually do a bunch of April Fool's pranks on my wife, but she wasn't feeling well today, so I was nice. I did. Yeah. The only thing I did was one of our kids' like magnetic letters was on the floor, and it was a P, and I just went, "Who peed on the floor?" And my wife came running. Who's peeing? There's pee on the floor. I'm like, yeah, look at it. And she's like looking. She's like, where? I'm like, it's right there. She's like, where's the P? I'm like, right there. And then she saw that it was just a letter P, and she goes, you got me. So funny.
And then my wife made brownies.
Oh,
For my
brownies, like
son.
chocolate brownies?
No, brown ease. And had them in a pan for him to open up when he got home from school. So
Oh,
he did not appreciate. I'm sure he laughed. He thought it was pretty funny.
throw
I'm
the
sure.
pan
'Cause
across the room.
he's one thing I can say lots of things about my son, but one of the things is that he's very easygoing and lighthearted. So he didn't take offense to it as much as he was sad he didn't get a brownie, but he thought it was funny. So he appreciated the joke.
Well, I went on a podcast tonight and pretended like I had like a really good time.
Wow.
Oh wait.
And oh my.
I did
How
play a trick
awkward.
on you guys. I messed up the audio when we started
Did mess up the audio.
the show,
We
and
lost
that
a lot of
was
viewers.
on
That was
purpose.
all fake. That was yeah.
It was fake, you know.
It's
I really know what I'm doing back here.
I would just go along with it. Like I knew the whole time.
Oh man. Well, next week there won't be any pranks next week.
Oh,
Oh.
but it'll be funny.
I hope so.
Well, you'll be the funny one again.
I'll
So,
be the funny one again,
Yeah.
so I'll be better.
I'm still just me.
And we'll be back to like episode 188.
88 next week.
Wow.
402.
Yeah,
We should
400.
just start it now and just continue on. And people will be like, where's all these other ones? And we'll just be like, hey,
Well, some podcasts only keep so many, so at a
well,
time.
on Apple, you're only
Get
allowed to
away
keep 300.
Well, I'm just saying some people like because
Oh.
some services, especially if you do like a free version, you can only keep so many hours
Yeah.
at a time. So they just do that and they cut out. You can only get the last few. And I was like, well, I guess we could do it that way.
We could
and
just respond.
nobody ever know.
Legally, we couldn't air those. Legally.
But no, you can listen to all
Yeah.
187 after this one.
There's actually more than 187 because we have some
That's
special
true.
episodes. There's
We
like
do have some
actually
bonus.
190 something, I think.
Yeah, bonus
Oh.
episodes and
Yeah.
My life is a lie.
Yeah.
well,
Pretty much.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris.
I'm sad.
Your name's not actually Chris either.
I knew it.
It's Christopher.
Ugh. It's so much longer.
This is from our viewers right now on YouTube. Too bad Skellahose can't come out for April 1st. He's a funny
Yeah.
guy. Vance, you're right. Where was Skellahose?
Way funnier than me.
He's even got a funny bone.
He's got several.
I don't know.
He's probably in a closet somewhere.
You got skeletons
You got
in the
skeletons
closet.
in your closet.
Yeah, at least one.
Well, I've got lots of baggage in there because we're going out of town this weekend.
Oh. Well, at least an ostrich didn't show up.
Or did it?
Oh no.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, that was you.
No, I just do a really good impression of
Oh, okay.
Auntie O.
Oh, I'm sure Skellahose will come back. And as Winchester says, all 206 funny bones. Yes.
Well, 205. There was an accident.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
an accident.
I mean, that one doesn't. It doesn't matter. That one you can do without that.
Yeah. Yep. Toe bone's not connected to his foot bone anymore. Anyways, he'll come back. Maybe he'll come back for like a summer thing.
Hello, geek. Oh, okay.
Hello, geek.
Like,
Who knows?
I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? I don't
Maybe
know.
we'll have an episode where it's
I'm
so
not him.
hot and the air conditioning's not working and it's just bones or something.
That'll just be me.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, that.
Wow.
Anyways, have
Great.
fun. Make sure you check us out on Make Sure Electrical Podcast.
Yes, do it.
Do it. It's fun. We want to we're competing with this other
Episode.
guest that they have who's actually a legit guest that,
We're legit.
no,
dude.
I mean
We're
like a superstar.
I mean,
Like,
in the term of guest, we are.
yeah, we are
our
guests.
guest.
But
Yes.
we're competing with Stacy, who is is seen throughout the Disney World hotels on every TV. So millions of people have seen her, and somehow we are neck and neck with her as their most downloaded show.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense. So keep it going. Go
Three
check
of
us
us.
out. Yeah, the three. Well, we need to get Stacy on here sometime. I'm sure she'd come on.
I mean, just gotta ask.
Just gotta ask. Yeah. Yep. We won't have Skill Host on if she comes on. Though.
That seems like a perfect pairing. I don't know.
Anyway, so check us out on there, and then next week we'll have Omega from Crimson Dawn on for some fun, and then who knows what will happen next?
We do.
Yeah, we so know.
We know. We've got it planned out for years. Also, check me out on the RD84 show if you want to do that. We'll have some fun on there too. So, anyways, until next time, this has been I Am Geek, episode 401 or 187.
7.
Yeah. Depends on what time zone you're in. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.